So, I've been thinking about what I wanted to talk about today, and I think I want to talk about the most basic things that I think about and what it all comes down to. And every day we wake up and we have to live life, and for most people, we have a checklist of things, whether it's written down or it's in our heads of things we need to do. But without fail, there's always things that I like to call the in-betweens. The little things that we have to do to keep ourselves organized, to keep ourselves freaking alive. And I was thinking today, maybe when we were younger, we got a little bit more praise for doing those things and help to do those things. But nowadays, nobody's ever telling you, good job, thank you for doing your laundry, because who's gonna say that? Well, I'm gonna say that today. I am so proud of you for doing your laundry. Maybe it was 3 weeks ago, maybe it was yesterday, I don't know, and I don't care, because on top of everything else that you have to do, that's hard, and I'm proud that you did it. So I'm just gonna list a few things like that I think that we should all remind ourselves to be proud of, that we've done those things, or that we have to do those things and we're going to do them. And when we are doing them, give ourselves a little pat in the back, because we all want to be doing other things, I understand. But yeah, okay, so first of all, I would like to call in the girls. Just two little things, and there's plenty more, and I can make a whole nother video about talking about things that women struggle with more than men, and that we have to be attentive to. But I was going to the gym today, and as I was putting my hair up, I was like, guys don't have to do that. They don't have to put their hair up. They don't have to. It is not just about putting the hair up, because that's like a thing in and of itself, being annoying and difficult, but it's also being confident about how it looks. Hair is such a stressful thing, especially when you have to, put it back, because for some people, one hair out of place can cause you a lot of anxiety, and I used to be that way, and I know how stressful that is, but even just putting it up and trying to make it look alright, just decent at all, it can make you tap into your self-confidence box. I feel like there's like a little box in your brain that you have to open up sometimes and pull out the confidence. And sometimes you have to do that in situations where you didn't even know you had to do that, like putting up your hair to go to the gym. Like, I just want to go to the gym. I don't want to have to stand in front of the mirror and think, oh, do I like the way my hair looks? I know how. So I'm proud of you for doing that. Also putting on bras, sports bras, normal bras, spending money on it. I'm proud of you for choosing not to do that or choosing to do that, because either one you choose, it's a hard decision to make. Either way. So now for everybody, I don't have a category for guys because I'm not one, so I just feel like I shouldn't make one. These are all going to sound a little bit silly. They're gonna sound a little bit silly. They're going to sound a little bit silly, but I think that when you hear them and you think about it, you'll realize, oh my gosh, yeah, that was annoying today. Wow, I really did put in the effort to do that today. And next time I do that, I will think about it. Changing your clothes in the morning, in the middle of the day, in the evening, then folding them back up and putting them away. It's some people are very fashionable and they also have to take extra time out of their day to like pick the clothes that they want to wear. It can be the last thing on your list that you feel like you need to do, and you need to do it every single day, maybe multiple times a day, usually multiple times a day. So I'm proud of you for doing that. The next thing is related, putting things away in general. I mean, you have to put clothes away, but you also have to put glassware, dishes, and stuff away in your kitchen, or you have to put your school books in your book bag, and sometimes they just don't fit in there, and you're like, God, get in the bag. It can cause anxiety, it can cause annoyance. Putting your phone putting a phone charger in your phone at night. Good job for doing that. I know how annoying that is. Putting things away. Okay. Then I feel like we're expanding. We're getting broader. Chores in general. So I could think of a few. I mean, tonight when you go to sleep, maybe you haven't done it. Hopefully you have done it. Brushing your teeth. Gotta brush your teeth every day, multiple times a day. And I always feel a sense of relaxation and peace whenever I brush my teeth at night. I mean, I personally don't go on my phone or anything when I brush my teeth, but if it's at night and I'm sitting there brushing my teeth, I know that before I was doing it, I didn't want to do it, and then I start doing it and I just think about my day and I compliment myself for, taking care of my hygiene. Then there's things like washing the dishes. There's things like making a calendar for yourself to stay organized. We can get into other chores like homework and going to practice, doing things for other people, whether that may be cooking for somebody else, or if you have a family member who is maybe disabled or injured, taking care of them. Maybe they're sick, so making sure they have their medication, making sure that they are prepared for the day because they need a little more help than somebody else. If that doesn't apply to you, helping somebody else, just you keeping on going every day. I'd say that's the next thing. I'm proud of you for keeping on going. It's just a constant cycle of I have to wake up, I have to do this, I have to do that. I need a break. Okay, I took a break, but now I have to go back to work. Oh, but I like to work. Okay, now I'm working and I'm enjoying working. Okay, now I need a break, and now it's a constant cycle. And I find that there are phases of life, phases during the day, even phases during like a couple moments one after the other where I'm like, this is so hard. No, this isn't very hard. No, this is hard. And you have to just keep deciding for yourself if you're going to do things. And if you're alive and breathing right now, you have decided to do things. And that is impressive and commendable, and I'm proud. I've mentioned this a little bit, caring for yourself and caring for others. There can be physical ways you do that, but there can also be empathetic ways that you do that for other people and for yourself. Saying I love myself no matter what, saying I love you to somebody you love and reminding them. It's what keeps the world going round. It's what keeps yourself able to be alive. Staying positive it's such a critical thing. Working every day at those goals. So I feel like everything I've talked about has been the little things that kind of get in the way. What about the big things? You have to do them every day. I know you have goals, and some of you kind of know what they are, some of you really know what they are, and some of you think that you don't know what they are. You have goals, and I am so proud of you for chasing those goals every day. especially when nobody's telling you to do that. And you maybe are comparing yourself to other people who have reached them, or you feel like you will never be able to reach them because of some condition, some circumstance. I believe in you, and I also give you permission now, if you feel like you're moving too fast to hit those goals, to slow down and take breaks. Progress isn't linear. You've all heard it before. Okay. And lastly, this is something I'm proud of if you do it, and also just a reminder if you haven't today. Finding beauty. Nature is gorgeous right now. I highly recommend you go outside if you are in a position to go outside as much as possible. If you are able. And if you don't think you're able, just think about it a little bit harder. Can you? Maybe you can spend an extra 5 minutes outside. Do you think you can? Just 5 minutes. There's 24 hours in a day. I know you're asleep 8 hours of that time, right? Okay. I thought so. Finding beauty in nature. Finding beauty in the things you think are super ugly. I live in a city at the moment. There's a lot of trash on the ground, guys. There's a lot of things that I see that I think are ugly. But then I remember that we live amongst each other, and you can find beauty in people who picked up the litter. You can find beauty in the fact that there's going to be litter, and there's going to be crime and violence. I know it's ugly, I know it's awful, but it is human that this stuff happens. There's no reality where it wouldn't happen. And you can just remind yourself, okay, it's a beautiful thing that I'm even here amongst other beings, and maybe they're doing things that I don't agree with. But I know that there are people out there who are doing things that I would agree with, and I can make the choice to inspire other people to do things that I agree with. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, I'll say one last, I'm proud of you, and that's it from me. Go do those annoying little things. Go work at those big hard things. They're all maybe not equally hard on paper,